Okay, now for a response to Bill's question of whether we think it's wrong if a girl tricks a guy into sleeping with her when she's too young and he gets put in jail for statutory rape. Now, I want to know if anyone thinks that isn't wrong. Probably the girl who did it, but okay. And I can actually respond to this from experience. Not that I've done that, but that I haven't done that, but possibly could have. Because people have always thought that I'm older than I look. For a very, very long time. Okay, I don't know, even despite the pigtails. I always thought the pigtails would make me look cute and young, but this is not the case. This is not the case. Everyone thinks I'm older than I am. So, when I was 15 years old, I got asked out by this guy, and he was really cute. He had, like, the Professor Tweed. I go for the nerdy guys. So, I was like, oh. But I was looking at him and I was like, he really doesn't look my age. So, I kind of carefully asked him, you know, how old are you? And I feel really bad for him. And I'm kind of surprised, though, because he didn't seem to think this was an odd question. He just said right off the bat, oh, I'm 37. And I was like, okay, I'm 15 years old. And he turns stark white and says, please tell me you're kidding. And I said, no, I'm sorry. And then he was already running halfway down. I was in a movie theater. He was halfway down the aisle by then. And I just had to shout back to him, I'm flattered, though. Yeah. But, you know, it would have been wrong if I had been like, yeah, sure, let's go. I mean, it's not now. I wouldn't say yes now. He'd still be quite a bit older than me, but at least it's legal. Whereas, then it was totally not, and I think I would have been just as culpable as him, if not more so. I really think I would have been more so, because he was a really nice guy, and clearly did not mean to go out and commit statutory rape, was horrified and possibly traumatized for life by what happened to him that day. I'm really sorry if you're watching this. Really, seriously. I'm really sorry. I mean, it's no one's fault. It's no one's fault in this case. But oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you. I hope you weren't traumatized for life or something. Go ahead, ask girls out. They won't all be 15, I promise. I just look old. It's not your fault. But anyway, it's just, that girl should get as much jail time, if not more. It should be more than that guy gets. Because, I mean, yeah, he was a little bit stupid. Guys, seriously, just check my ID. Just do it. Do it. Girls, too, you know. If you're in that situation and you know, you're not sure, you don't know this person well enough to be sure, ID them. Seriously. And if they're like, oh, you don't love me enough. And it's like, okay, whatever. You don't want the sex. Okay, whatever. But just don't do it. Check the ID. But your one little mistake should not be as bad as them actually trying to trick you. So they should get more jail time. There should be some sort of fancy legal term like statutory endangerment or something. That should not be allowed. And I've heard girls talk about it too. I've heard other girls that I knew when I was younger, when I was in high school. They're like, yeah, we went out with these college guys and we totally told them that we were 19. What? Why would you do that to someone? It's just mean. You know, it's not just mean in like, oh, well, I told him this wasn't my real hair color. No, this is important. This is like jail time. This is serious stuff. You can't lie to people like that. So yeah, clearly it bothers me. And I think people shouldn't do it. So, yeah, that's my opinion on it.